on the back of the bus. And so I ask you, my people, what are we going to do? Yes, we're in quarantine. Yes, we have fires, but our ancestors have dealt with so much before. I would like to lift up the spirit of Corky Gonzalez. I would like to lift up the spirit of Reyes Lopez Tijerina. I would like to call upon the spirit of Lolita Lebron. I would like to call upon the spirit of Harriet Tubman. I would like to call upon the spirit of Yuri Kochiyama. I would like to call upon the spirit of El Hajj Malik El Shabazz, aka Malcolm X. Ancestors, help us. Ancestors, remind us that we have been to genocide. We have been through war. We have been through conquest. We have been through occupation. We have been through mass deportation. And our people have always survived. Are we not going to survive today? At night it is hard to sleep with bullets and hunger and COVID and occupation and fire. And that is when Harriet Tubman shows up at night and she says, "Mijo, come on. I've been dealing with an organized system of slavery since before you were even born. I'm Harriet. I organized all the way down to Mexico and all the way up to Canada. I dealt with the legal system of slavery. Of course you can organize. You are the Brown Berets. You are Poor Magazine. You are the American Indian Movement. You are La Raza. You are Danzantes. You are Homies Empowerment. You are destined to reclaim indigenous land. It is your time in 2020. Are you with me this afternoon?
Yeah.
And then Lolita Lebron shows up and she says, "Do you know that the military occupied Puerto Rico, Boriquen, but we organized in Puerto Rico and we kicked out the Navy from ever testing any more bombs in Vieques? Stop worrying about President Trump and organize and mobilize and demand justice and demand freedom and demand reparation for the indigenous people of this land." Are you with me this afternoon?
Yeah.
And the elders say, "No les grites, cálmate, Cesar. Breathe. Your mental health is important. Our people are becoming suicidal. Our people are deeply isolated. Our people are scared. Our people are worried, and we were never given mental wealth tools to take care of ourselves. We were never taught about meditation. We were never taught about connecting, not with our intergenerational trauma, but with our intergenerational wisdom. It is in your DNA. It has been proven through a form of science called epigenetics that you carry the wisdom of your peoples. It has been proven all over again. And you come from a people that built Tikal and Machu Picchu and Tenochtitlan and Kemet and Egypt. Of course you will rise again, my people. It's what the ancestors have been saying all along, but they want us to smudge ourselves and to remember where we come from, to remember we're astrologers and mathematicians, to remember that we're architects and teachers, that we're mothers and fathers, that we're soon to be elders, and our role is to stand up for freedom. And so I want to ask you on this Saturday afternoon, are you ready to stand up and to claim the legacy that is yours, the ancestral wisdom that is yours? Are you ready to claim it for the freedom of our peoples? Are you ready?
Yeah.
I want to ask you a favor. Very humbly, our organization is a grassroots organization. We are not a nonprofit. We are not part of the nonprofit industrial complex. We refuse to go that route. We are building an independent high school here in East Oakland, California. It is called Hechos. And Hechos is a Spanish word for acts, acts of revolutionary love. Hechos stands for Homies Empowerment Community High School for Oakland Success. And I want you to hear about this school because I want to recruit you to be the founding teachers of this school. I want you to be the founding danzantes of this school, the founding counselors of this school, the founding students of this school. Imagine a school with a sweat lodge at the center of the high school. Imagine a school where Chicano and indigenous studies is taught in mathematics and in science and in advisory and in everything that we do. Imagine a school where we will never allow a police department or migra to enter our classroom, and the only security that we need at this school is grandmothers. Imagine a school where grandmothers are the security force of the school, and they're not carrying weapons except hugs and chanclas. And you know what they'll do with the chanclas. Imagine a school where the advisors are our sisters and brothers who are in San Quintin and Soledad, and they are doing life in prison. But through Zoom technology, they will be able to zoom into our classrooms in East Oakland, California, and our elders who are locked up in prison for life will be able to be advisors of the school for young people here, so that they remember the Brown Berets, they remember the Chicano Moratorium, they remember the American Indian movement, they remember I Wore Quinn, they remember the Black Panther Party, they remember the Trail of Tears, they remember the occupation or the liberation of Alcatraz, and they stand up for their rightful history. So I'm on a mission, the way you're on a mission, the way we're on a mission. I have this very humble clipboard, and it has a sign-up sheet for anyone who wants to be a founding teacher, a founding staff member, a founding counselor, a founding danzante of the high school, of the after-school program. And if you know any young people, or if you have children or grandchildren that should go to this school in the spirit of DQU, in the spirit of sovereignty and independence, it would be our revolutionary honor to stand with you. We cannot make the school alone. Homies, empowerment is not an island. We are not a revolutionary organization. We are not a vanguard. We are part of the barrio, and it takes a barrio to create the world that we deserve. Muchísimas gracias, el Mexica Tiawi.